Here, and I just thought I'd take a break to record this vlog because I had some ideas and wanted to jot them down. So it's around like 2 p.m. Yesterday I went to the wedding, my sister's wedding, and I came back around midnight. Quite a significant event, I guess. It's quite moving, very touching. I think moments like this, these major life events kind of return you to like your center, your core, and again you realize like your life story, your family, like your what has kind of shaped you, who you are, and what is important to you, and what you want to do with your life. So my neck is a little itchy. I'm gonna pause here under this tree and I think I get some mosquito bites on my neck. It's really hot. It's warm, hot, feeling sweaty. Well, so I wanted to do this vlog and jot down some ideas, and also just like to take time to be another like iteration in this series. There's the house, there's the little stream. Very much loving this land, and this tree is gorgeous. It's very beautiful. All these bushes are growing. I'm gonna continue walking and talking. It gets me to a better maybe like brain frequency to kind of ease the flow of thoughts. Oh, this heat from the sun. It's beautiful. I'll return to those things later. What were some of the important things that happened today? It's two. I spent the day as a Saturday morning as time to reflect on life and what kind of lessons I've picked up along the way and what I want to do. I know time is short. I'm respecting my audience, respecting the listener, or trying to. And I'm also respecting myself in the future as a future viewer of this vlog. And I want to kind of get to the point. At the same time, I'm balancing that with just being in the moment and flowing and not really caring too much about judgment, about if I'm sufficiently eloquent and condensed, efficient in my communications, and I'm not like talking about things that are wasting time and not important. Okay, trying not to say so many ums. I'll try my best and just let it go. Like, I spent a lot of time like watching Steve Jobs interview and realizing like a couple facts about like believing in yourself. In my personal life story about being able to recognize and notice qualities that are excellent and beautiful and genius within myself. It reminds me of a Emerson quote that we often find in geniuses our own neglected thoughts. And this, to me, this book itself, Self-Reliance, and Emerson, resonates with me extremely so, as this kind of observation that really we are often our own biggest obstacle and enemy we are unable to recognize and notice and remember our own abilities and talents and excellence, and our own like honoring our own uniqueness and talents and genius. I wanted to sketch about about this interview, and I want to get down ideas about programming, how it teaches us to think, how computers are this unique, special kind of industry where things are exponential and changing in a different way than other industries. How Steve Jobs was cognizant of this and was able to start a business in this and be so clear about his ideas, about what he believes and what is motivating him, and that was extraordinary to watch and rewatch. And so often in my own meditations on this, I had these insights, and then I wrote them down, and now as I'm trying to speak, I'm like hearing myself, and I'm like, whoa, where are they? They kind of like disappeared. So okay, the idea is that going back to simplicity, so there's another concept that's important that he kind of talked about, is like craftsmanship, how like observing, keeping through the process of creating something and improving it, making decisions in the moment based on experience and insights and conversations. This is like growth. So I think this is like the process, the thing that really makes the thing happen. It's the magic. And yes, things did not work out for him too. Like, he did fail. He had failures. There was things he did not know. The Macintosh had many downsides and failures. Like, Apple II was excellent. Yes, that was Steve Wozniak was a great big part of that. And at the same time, so he didn't have those skills like that Steve Wozniak did. Steve Wozniak was able to just create that magic in Apple II, and then Steve Jobs with Lisa and Macintosh had difficulties in reproducing that. At the same time, he had other skills that he showed, the skills of organization, the skills of growing and learning and evolving as a I think like as a programmer, really. And like I think he was showing the evidence of like his programming experiences and abilities. He was showing them. So I think the takeaway is, like, for me, the observations are to notice like the process of craftsmanship, how applying yourself, you can observe yourself solve problems, improve at something and achieve like excellence. How noticing that, and how noticing your own abilities helps you direct that and discover that and return to it. Return to that concept of like, hey, I've done this before, I can do it again. Okay, it's closing to 10 minutes, but another kind of big idea that I had in the last couple hours is in creating like a community here where people can rent out for like month or 3 months or 6 months, and it's for digital nomads and artists and entrepreneurs. And so this could be a big, like, so this would be like a community place, but also it could be a business. I think, and this is a good model, I think, for me to follow. It's a big change from the Airbnb, but I think it could be really exciting because it would involve a website where people can apply and be interviewed for the kind of residency kind of thing, and then they can benefit from the community around them of excellent people that are working on difficult problems like them, and have a central place of sharing resources of the same house. They share like the workspaces, things like have a makerspace here, a VR set, gaming PC. There's a car that can be shared with the proper like insurance configurations, and the nature here, and like you can have people that are interested in science and agriculture or gardening. They could practice here. So I think that, and then having a global stage of publishing this online would be exciting, and would be also serving other kind of interests, and also be at the intersection of my other kind of entrepreneurial endeavors, and be a place of like also like be like a place for like robotics and drone operators and flyers and artists. Okay, it's 11:30. I'll end it here. Till next time.